To delve into the nature of healthy relationships, we must first understand the essence of our being. Relationships are not just about two separate entities interacting, they are about the interplay of energies, the dance of life itself. Let's consider the wisdom of some of the greatest minds and traditions. Buddha taught that attachment is the root of suffering. In the context of relationships, this means that clinging to another person as a source of our happiness or identity can lead to pain. Healthy relationships are built on a foundation of non-attachment. This doesn't mean detachment or indifference, but rather a loving presence that allows the other to be free. It's about appreciating the other person as they are, without trying to possess or control them. Shiva, in his cosmic dance, symbolizes the dynamic interplay of creation and destruction, a reminder that relationships too must have a rhythm of their own. They must breathe, allowing for both closeness and distance. This dance of intimacy and autonomy is what keeps a relationship vibrant and alive. It's like the waves of the ocean, constantly moving, changing, and yet inherently connected. Philosophers like Aristotle spoke of friendship as a virtue, or the highest form of love. He distinguished between friendships of utility, pleasure, and the highest form, friendships of the good, where both individuals wish the best for each other, for the sake of the other. This echoes the Buddhist concept of metta, or loving kindness, which extends beyond romantic relationships to all beings. A healthy relationship, therefore, is one where both individuals support each other's growth and well-being, without ulterior motives. Carl Jung, another profound thinker, spoke about the importance of individuation, becoming whole within oneself. He believed that healthy relationships come from two whole individuals coming together, rather than two halves seeking to complete each other. When each person in the relationship is in touch with their own depths, their shadow and light, they can relate to each other in a more authentic and profound way. To have healthy relationships, then, we must first cultivate a healthy relationship with ourselves. We must understand our own mind, our desires, our fears. As Socrates famously said, "Know thyself." This self-knowledge allows us to enter relationships without expecting the other person to fulfill our unmet needs or to be responsible for our happiness. But what does this mean in practical terms? Well, first, we look to those things with high frequency, things which repeat, like communication. Open, honest, and compassionate communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. Speak your truth, but do so with kindness and empathy. Then, we must also ensure there is respect and boundaries. We must respect each other's individuality and need for space. Healthy boundaries are not walls, but respectful distances that allow intimacy to grow. When we combine these things, we create the sunlight that allows the relationship to grow, and we can nourish this growth by engaging in activities and discussions that foster mutual development. We can support each other's passions and endeavors. We can be fully present with each other. After all, in such an absurdly fast-paced world, true presence is a rare gift. Finally, we can learn to accept each other's imperfections. Real love is not about finding the perfect person, but seeing an imperfect person perfectly. It's all a dance, a play of life. Don't take it too seriously. The healthiest relationships are those where both partners can laugh at themselves, find joy in the mundane, and see the divine in each other. They are not destinations, but journeys, constantly unfolding, evolving, and teaching us about the deepest mysteries of our own hearts.